Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And today we're starting it off with some very fresh news. Ripple executive launches XRP e-commerce payment platform available to 455 million websites. So that on its own sounds like something that is insane and crazy. And my question of today is, for all that you are watching, what is your number one crypto? Not two, not three, just your number one, and comment it down below. And if you are enjoying the daily crypto news, please support the channel by pressing the like button and subscribing. So if you guys don't know what this is about just quite yet, it is a project by the director of product over at Ripple, and it is called Payburner. Now, what this payment project really is designed to do, by the way, is to make it very easy to send and receive e-commerce payments, and it is made available to 455 estimated million WordPress websites. And that's not all of it. We heard before, like a couple of days ago, that everything that XRP was going for was a little bit different than many had expected. And one of the things they noted to us was that they're more so focused on SMEs and these e-commerce websites. And I personally think that that whole ODL sector, you know, the shift, at least in what they kind of let us know, is also having to do with this right here. Because what we're seeing right here is 455 million websites. Now, one thing you can know for sure is that 99% of these websites will not have more than, let's say, $1 million a year in transactions. Most likely, 99% of them don't, because, I mean, I know so many WordPress websites, and a lot of them don't even do $1 a year. So I would actually, dare to say that 99% don't do $1 million a year, and that 1% might even do $1 billion a year, whatever. Now, having known that, it's kind of obvious for me to see that through this partnership, you'll most likely not find these huge, big guys with big amounts of money doing huge transactions all the time, but you'll most likely find tons and tons of smaller guys doing their smaller transactions. In the end, again, what's kind of happening here is this is opening up for a lot of new customers, yet not that much volume will most likely be added. And again, it's kind of the message that they gifted to us is that this would all increase the amount of people they're helping and the amount of people they're connected with. However, the amount of volume might not reflect what you would actually expect or like, because they're not, connecting CBDCs to each other or anything like that. All right. He made this new development known in an interview with Thinking Crypto. In the course of this conversation, DeWitt said his success in the building of XRP-based music platform X Songs prompted him to realize the necessity of creating a universal one-click cryptocurrency payment system. In his own words, Payburner got started because we had this idea for X Songs, and then we realized that there wasn't actually a great ecosystem for individuals to do peer-to-peer payments using XRP. It was interesting to see in the initial version of X Songs, the vast majority of payments were coming from digital asset exchanges. People were buying songs for 20 XRP, which was the weirdest thing. Turns out that the minimum withdrawal for a lot of these exchanges is just that. Then it kind of dawned on us that actually there hasn't been an excellent wallet infrastructure that makes things really easy for customers of X Songs to actually leverage. And thus, again, a lot of those things will be fixed as we go further as well, with some crazy wallet updates, at least some crazy new wallets coming out. I'm hoping some ones that make it very easy to transact and make it easy for the newbiest noob to get into crypto. Then Halibushi, again on Twitter, patience in a blink of an eye. Dollar, and then 4 things. Hold your XRP, you will be rewarded. And it's an interesting price chart. I'm assuming it's just a edited thing, or maybe it's some really crooked no volume exchange, but that's not the case either. So it's just, again, stupid. And a lot of guys actually went into my DMs just now to state that whatever he posts is BS and I shouldn't follow it. But have you guys got any idea? Should I not? Because I mean, this is just plain up stupid. However, there must be some people who think this is real. It's not, all right? So don't think it is. That's basically it. All right. Tweet from XRP Stewart. He says, Yesterday, I purchased my second bag of XRP this year. I have so much luck, and that's the funnest fun out of it all. Guys, I know almost all of us will have had this once or twice before. It's you buy something, and then the day afterwards, the price drops like crazy, right? That's always what happens in the crypto space. It is what it is. However, in this case, it is kind of stupid that he bought yesterday, because seeing this candle here is showing that, the price is not as set in stone. You don't go buy the day afterwards. At least to me, that's also not a very smart move. Leading Bitcoin trader awaits a bigger dip or 10K breakout eventually. Bitcoin failed 3 attempts at 10K in the span of 1 month. Yesterday, the rejection from the top was again violent to lows below $9,100, causing 70 million long liquidations on BitMEX. The overall view of the market seems to have shifted bearish. It is also due to the coincidence of an equivalent drop in the stock markets. So a lot has been happening in the stock markets, and what we've seen is that often it correlates to Bitcoin still. And even though you might think it doesn't, it does, right? I can tell that for a fact. It does correlate with each other, and it will most likely be that way for quite a little while. And by the way, guys, if you are enjoying the daily crypto videos, don't forget to support the channel by pressing the like button and subscribing. And just a random question, if you guys have any knowledge of MacBooks. I bought a MacBook 2018 Pro. It's the one I'm recording with right now. But it's getting so freaking hot with nothing open, only this, Google Chrome, and the recording software. And it's only been this way since like a month or so. It's just on a stable service. What's going on? I can reset the fans, but is that going to do anything? Let me know in the comment section down below. And I'm wondering, because I think you guys can hear the fans screaming and blasting right now while I'm talking about crypto news. I don't think that's supposed to be the way it goes. But again, let me know in the comment section down below if you know anything. Bitcoin price plunges 11% to 9,000 in 1 day. Here is why. And I would say the main reason as to why this is going on is because 10K could just not be breached. They kept on trying, and now again the correlation to the stock market pushing it down as well after not, crossing a psychological barrier at 10,000. I think it's obvious enough why it fell. Plan B recalls the prospects for Bitcoin growth against background of halving. Participants in the crypto community keep analyzing the prospects of further movement of the Bitcoin exchange rate. Many of them are still waiting for the growth in the value of the first cryptocurrency against the backdrop of a halving carried out on the Bitcoin network. Therefore, a popular analyst in the crypto community under the name Plan B hastened to recall the prospects of the growth of the Bitcoin exchange rate against the background of the halving. For this, the expert cited a chart that displays the movement of the crypto asset in periods after halving the event. Earlier, the specialist drew attention to the fact that crypto is entering a phase of active growth. In his opinion, this is evidenced by the signal of forecasting model he developed. Many users believe that Bitcoin will be able to realize the long-awaited growth after the exiting the flat within the triangle. Technically, the figure would be completed at the early of July. And that is it for that part. Bitcoin and altcoins ended the week with loss. We just saw that. And the hash rate has been dropping. Bitcoin dominance is right now over at 65, also dropping a little bit from 67. However, not low enough for altcoins to go independent. 2 crypto fund managers dismiss Ethereum's potential as a store of value. Long discussion, been going on for a very long time. However, not relevant, I personally think, and also really kind of, dependent on your personal ideology, possibly. Because everybody has their own opinion, and I personally think any coin out there can act as store of value if you want to. But here they're saying Ethereum lacks the scarcity of Bitcoin and is too volatile as a speculative asset, but I don't agree with that. Bitcoin tanks $1,000. Here are 4 pivotal signs showing the uptrend is intact. So, what's going on? Well, Bitcoin is still bullish, technical analysis shows. Bitcoin, I've been seeing more and more comments saying Bitcoin going down to support is unlikely because that'd be too big a drop. That's not how Bitcoin works. Retraces are short and vicious, crashes even more so. So 40% down is not unlikely. It has happened before and it'll happen again, he stated. Well, here are the 4 points. Bitcoin is trading above the downtrend that formed after the 14,000 highs in 2019. Volume is contracting within the range, suggesting an imminent breakout. The recent price action looks extremely similar to 2019's, whereas prices traded in an uptrend channel before going parabolic. And last but not least, Bitcoin has yet to print a lower low, and thus we're not quite there yet. Also, the Federal Reserve rates could act as a tailwind to helping Bitcoin get up there. To quote, "We are strongly committed to using our tools to do whatever we can as long as it takes to provide some relief of stability," is what the government and Jerome Powell have been saying. And thus, again, it could also be that Bitcoin is going to excel from all of that, as exchange rates and interest rates are doing some crazy stuff right now. Binance's coin market cap hasn't downgraded competitors yet. Well, they kind of have, right? Because we saw earlier, I believe 2 days ago, and here this article is from 3 days ago, that the exchange and CoinMarketCap are plotting something a little bit better. Because yes, CoinMarketCap has been acquired by Binance, and we noticed that they had some new metrics going on to put Binance at the number one spot, and a lot of other exchanges a lot more down, like for example, BitMEX. However, there's still a little bit of speculation going on surrounding, for example, this here. Top exchanges based on liquidity, and here top exchanges in total. Binance and Huobi stand out. However, Bitfinex here, which is, I guess, the most liquid out of a lot of them by far, it's not to be seen. It's not to be seen at all. Look at the overall. It's nothing in comparison. It's like, let's say, for example, 100 out of 4,000 that Binance will be having. And that's a little bit strange. A lot of people are questioning about it, but we don't know what the end result will be. SpaceX YouTube scam cons viewers out of 150,000 in Bitcoin. 3 high-profile YouTube channels have been hacked by scammers, pulling as much as $150,000 in Bitcoin in just 2 days. First reported by Bleeping Computer, the YouTube channels have been hijacked by scammers posing as Elon Musk's SpaceX official channel. The channels are currently directing viewers to send digital currency as part of a giveaway opportunity. In each of these cases, Bitcoin is actively scammed from unsuspecting viewers, sending crypto on false pretenses, with reports suggesting the scams have netted thousands of dollars in an hour since going live. YouTube channels Juice TV, Right Human, and Maxim Sokolovich have been hacked and renamed to SpaceX or SpaceX Live, impersonating the official SpaceX channel. Each of these channels have hundreds of thousands of followers in its own right, with 4.3 million followers on the official SpaceX channel. The channels simultaneously began broadcasting recordings of Elon Musk interviews, and again, it's kind of the same situation that's been going on in XRP scams. At the press time, some 80,000 people are currently viewing the live streams in real time, which are still broadcasting on YouTube undetected. Oh, damn, guys. Damn. 40,000 and 110,000 have been scammed in total for these scams. It's the same situation going on still. And I'm just wondering before another wave of big XRP scams go live as well, or Bitcoin potentially. It was huge a couple weeks ago. Right now, it seems to have dimmed down a little bit. I'm not getting ads as often as I used to get them, but I think it's just a matter of time. Even though YouTube decided to crack down on it a little bit, I'm also wondering how the lawsuit between Ripple and YouTube is going. Has it gone any further? Are other crypto YouTube channels still in danger? Or is it just really against scams like, for example, this right here? I don't know. Bitfinex hackers move another $4.1 million in Bitcoin in their biggest payday yet. So yes, a little bit more on the cyber thieves from Bitfinex hack of 4 years ago that continue to cash out this time, transferring the equivalent of $4.1 million in Bitcoin to an unknown wallet address. Still wondering how they can still get it done. Binance has been splendid in stopping these payments, but apparently they can still get through it if they want to. Yeah. And the last but not least, Canadian regulator found Quadriga CX CEO guilty of gambling with customers' funds. That's never nice to see, but yes, it is still going on. It's so crazy, guys. And that is all fun and games until it's your own personal money that's being gambled with. And sometimes it goes right, sometimes it goes wrong. In this case here, Even though this is kind of feeling like old news, it is new and they're still figuring this out years after the whole Quadriga CX incident. At least, I believe it's already been years, right? What was it, last year? I believe it's been way earlier. But, yeah, that's also what happens when you have no official registration and when it's all crypto we're talking about and other things. It's also vague still, and we need to add a lot of legitimacy before everything can work smoothly, but that's still some time away. For today, that was it. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. See you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody, and have a very, very nice day.